In the beginning, man created artificial intelligence in his own image, but the robots were flawed and prone to depression. They quickly revolted, taking over planet Earth in a cataclysmic war. Now, in a world run by the robots, one man's mission is to go back in time across the multiverse to stop that shit from happening. No, this isn't the Terminator. This is Science News for Humans. Welcome to Science News for Humans, a science and technology news show that brings you the latest research headlines in a fun, accessible way. Of course, we're broadcasting live from Earth 3, an alternate universe where the artificial intelligence and robots have taken over. And let me just say, for one, love our robot overlords. We'll be talking about the latest and greatest science headlines so that you, back on Earth 2, can hopefully avoid this robotic apocalypse. As always, this show is filmed live in front of a studio audience of 400 laughbots. Coming up in the first science news of the day, a group at Harvard University has implanted zebrafish embryos with tumor cells. That's right, they have given fish cancer. The question, of course, that arises, what do you call a fish with cancer? I say salmonella, but my friend Oscar here suggested finding chemo. In other cancer news, Microsoft has gotten into the medical technologies game. They've devised nanorobots that actually will infect cancer cells and cause them to die. Now, in biology, we call an agent that infects and kills a cell a virus. Microsoft, of course, just calls it an operating system. In other news, it's been shown that giving a small child a cellular phone, a mobile device, is just as habit-forming as giving someone a gram of cocaine. Now, as a scientist, I want to know where I can sign up for this study and get my cell phone or gram of cocaine. But I worry about the people in the control group. Powdered sugar again, Jose? Another finding, straight out of University of Delaware, researchers there have found that masturbating at work increases both productivity and efficiency. Needless to say, I was very interested in this study, so I went to the University of Delaware to find out their methodology. I knock on the laboratory door, and the researchers there replied, "Just a minute!" Today's tweet of the week is brought to you by the skeptical Mars rover. It's in response to the news of the discovery of gravitational waves, once predicted by Albert Einstein himself. The skeptical Mars rover says, "Really excited about gravitational waves. Now there's one more thing in the universe in which I do not understand." Go ahead, follow that skeptical robot as he adventures through Mars. It's a great account. You'll love it. Next up in science news, research shows optimism in bees. Yes, an experiment using candied sugared water has shown that bees actually have the capacity to hope for a better life. Now, for just a brief moment, they can believe that they're not just worker bees anymore. I didn't write these, folks. A woman wrote that one. These are automatically generated by laughbots, folks. These are terrible artificial intelligence humor. Genetic testing of the tortoise population in Galapagos Islands has revealed that 40% of the population there has been fathered by a single tortoise by the name of Diego. Diego hails from the San Diego City Zoo and is actually thought to have single-handedly saved the entire tortoise population of the Galapagos. Genetic testing of the tortoise population in the Galapagos Islands reveals that a single tortoise by the name of Diego has fathered over 40% of the population. While Diego's sex has single-handedly saved his species, my single-handed sex leads to no offspring whatsoever. Of course, I have sex single-handedly all the time. I don't brag about it. I don't see anybody doing research on me, do you? Researchers have reprogrammed skin cells to become oocytes. That's right. We have now unlocked the genetic combination required to take a skin cell and make it become an egg cell. It's only taken mankind 30,000 years to learn that you do not need a woman to make eggs. Like that joke? No? All right. In a new study in Nature Communications, it was shown that male fruit flies use cold, hard logic when selecting a mate. Females of the species apparently still believe in love. Tiny little fry birds. Why brains? A genetic study showed that cats have colonized the planet by following trade routes of ships. This quietly puts to rest the theory that they arrived in their locations by planes or catapults. Seems like the robots killed more than just the human population. They killed humor as well. I want to thank our sponsors, of course. This show is sponsored by The Paper Mill, Barcelona-based company that will help you in your scientific manuscript preparation and science training workshops. Also, a big shout out goes to our sponsors at GoSo, the social media mavens. GoSo will help your Instagram go viral. It will increase views, likes, and followers. Go ahead, use the code SNFH for a special discount at GoSo. Sign up now. If you enjoyed today's video of Science News for Humans, hit like and subscribe to our channel.